Listen to me carefully. Right now, at this very moment, the game is being played, and you're in it. Whether you realize it or not, whether you're ready or not, whether you feel prepared or not, you're already on the field. The game never stops. It doesn't pause for your doubts. It doesn't wait for you to feel ready. It doesn't care if you're tired, if you're scared, or if you think you're not good enough. But here's what I need you to understand. You're still in the game. And as long as you're breathing, as long as your heart is beating, you still have a chance to win.
Right now, you might be making mistakes, big ones, small ones, the kind that keep you up at night, the kind that make you question everything you've ever done. And you know what? That's exactly where champions are made. Every mistake you make is a lesson that your competition will never learn. Every failure you face is strength that someone else will never build. Every time you fall and get back up, you're developing a muscle that most people don't even know exists. You may be trying to succeed right now, putting in work that nobody sees, waking up early, staying up late, sacrificing the parties, the comfort, the easy path. You're grinding in silence while others are sleeping in comfort. You're building in private what you'll celebrate in public. And maybe, just maybe, you feel like you're going nowhere, like you're running on a treadmill, putting in all this effort but standing still, like you're shouting into the void and nobody's listening, like you're planting seeds in ground that will never bloom. But let me tell you something about seeds. They do their most important work underground, where nobody can see them. They break open in the darkness. They struggle through the soil. And then, when the time is right, they break through. You're not going nowhere. You're going through the process that everyone who ever succeeded had to go through. You're in the underground phase, and your breakthrough is coming. There may be no one around you right now. The crowd has thinned. The cheerleaders have gone home. The people who said they'd always be there, they're nowhere to be found. And in those quiet moments, in that deafening silence, you hear a voice. It's the voice of doubt. It whispers, maybe you should quit. Maybe you're not meant for this. Maybe everyone else was right. Your head might be spinning. So many thoughts, so many decisions, so many paths. Which way do you go? What if you choose wrong? What if you've already chosen wrong? The mental noise can be overwhelming. You might be alone right now, reading these words, feeling like you're the only one who doesn't have it figured out. Looking at everyone else's highlight reel and comparing it to your behind-the-scenes struggle. But here's what you need to know. Every great champion has walked this lonely road. Every person you admire has felt exactly what you're feeling right now. The difference? They didn't let the loneliness defeat them. They used it. They used it to focus. They used it to build. They used it to become. Loneliness is not your enemy. It's your training ground. It's where you develop the mental toughness that no crowd can give you. It's where you learn to believe in yourself when nobody else does. It's where you become unshakable. The ones who make it aren't the ones with the most support. They're the ones who learn to be their own biggest supporter when everyone else walked away.
Don't even think about giving up. I know you're tired. I know you've been at this for so long. I know you've had moments where quitting seemed like the most logical choice. But logic doesn't build legacies. Persistence does. Think about this. If you don't win, who else will? Who else has your unique combination of talents, experiences, and perspective? Who else has walked through exactly what you've walked through? Who else has learned exactly what you've learned? Nobody. The answer is nobody. You are not replaceable. Your dream is not transferable. Your mission is not optional. If you quit, that specific version of success that only you could create will never exist. Stay in the game. Stay in it when it's hard. Stay in it when you're losing. Stay in it when everyone says you should walk away. Stay in it when your bank account is low and your energy is lower. Stay in it when you can't see the finish line. Stay in it when you've forgotten why you even started. Because here's the truth about the game. The winners aren't always the most talented. They're not always the smartest. They're not always the ones with the best circumstances. The winners are simply the ones who refuse to leave the field. Every champion you've ever heard of was once where you are now, struggling, doubting, wondering if it was worth it. And they all had a moment where they had to make a choice, quit or continue. The ones whose names you know, they chose to continue. I am sure you will win. Not because it's going to be easy, not because luck is on your side, not because the universe owes you anything, but because I see something in you that maybe you don't see in yourself yet. You're still here. After everything you've been through, after every reason to quit, after every moment of doubt, you're still here, still fighting, still believing. That's not weakness. That's warrior spirit.
Don't look back on your failures and regret them, my friend. Those failures, they weren't failures. They were education. They were redirection. They were preparation. Every time you failed, you eliminated one path that doesn't work. Every time you fell, you learned how to get back up faster. Every time you lost, you gained hunger that winning could never give you. Regret is a luxury that champions cannot afford. It drains your energy. It clouds your vision. It keeps you anchored to a past that no longer exists while your future is waiting for you to claim it. Your failures are not your identity. They're your credentials. They prove you tried. They prove you dared. They prove you were brave enough to risk looking foolish in pursuit of something great. The people who have never failed are the people who have never tried. The people with no scars are the people who never entered the arena. The people with perfect records are the people who played it safe. You're not that person. You're the one with the scars. You're the one with the stories. You're the one who will have the victory that actually means something because it cost you something.
Because one day, you will succeed. Not might, not maybe, will. One day you'll look back at this moment, this very moment of struggle, and you'll understand why it had to be this hard. You'll see how every obstacle was actually an opportunity. You'll realize how every setback was actually a setup for something greater. One day, someone will ask you how you made it, and you'll tell them about the nights you wanted to quit but didn't. You'll tell them about the times you felt completely alone but kept going. You'll tell them about the days when success seemed impossible, but you chose to believe anyway. One day, your story will be the motivation that someone else needs to keep going. Your victory will be proof that the game rewards those who refuse to quit. But that day only comes if you stay in the game today. That future only exists if you make the choice right now, in this moment, to keep fighting. The game is still going on. And you know what? You're stronger than you were yesterday, wiser than you were last month, more prepared than you were last year. Everything you've been through has been building you into the person who's capable of handling the success that's coming.
So I'm asking you, stay in the game. Not tomorrow, not when you feel ready. Right now, today, this moment. Stay in it when you're winning. Stay in it when you're losing. Stay in it when you can't tell the difference. The world needs what only you can give. Your future self is counting on your present self to not give up. Your dreams are on the other side of your persistence. Stay in the game. Because your victory isn't a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And your when is closer than you think, but only if you're still in the game to claim it. Now get up, get back in, and show the world what refusing to quit looks like.